You make about $150,000 a year, and you're looking at an $850,000 starter home in places like Whittier or Sylmar. On paper, that can look like success, but in many cases, the numbers may not line up the way people expect. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through some lab math, just as an example of what we're seeing in parts of the Los Angeles market, and one strategy that sometimes helps buyers improve their position. Let's look at a sample scenario. For an $850,000 home at around a 7% interest rate, principal and interest could be roughly $5,100 per month. If we estimate about $900 for property taxes and $150 for insurance, that brings the total housing payment to around $6,150. Now let's layer in typical monthly obligations. For example, a $500 car payment and $200 in student loans would bring total monthly debt to about $6,850. With a $150,000 annual income, that's about $12,500 gross per month. In this example, the debt-to-income ratio would be around 55%. Depending on the loan program, many lenders often look for something closer to the mid-40% to 50% range. So in scenarios like this, buyers may find themselves just outside typical qualifying ranges. So what are some ways people try to improve this? One strategy, in certain situations, is what I call the ADU offset. As both a contractor and someone working with financing, I've seen cases where buyers overlook this. If a property has a permitted ADU, or even potential for a conversion, some loan programs may allow a portion of projected rental income to be considered. For example, if an ADU could rent for around $2,500 per month, lenders in some cases may consider about 75% of that, or roughly $1,875, as additional qualifying income. When that's factored in, the numbers can shift. In this example, the debt-to-income ratio might move from around 55% to closer to 47%, depending on the full file. Same property, different structure. That's why in a market like Los Angeles, running the numbers carefully really matters. If you want to explore how this might look for your situation, you can use the link in my description to schedule a 15-minute call. We can go over your income, debts, and property options, including ADU potential, to see what scenarios may be possible. Or comment math below, and I'll share the same lab calculator used in this example. Don't guess the numbers, understand them. I'll see you in the next lab report.